Greetings! Surprise bonus horror game this month. So the big Patreon winner was Luigi's Mansion, and then of course I did the normal annual Silent Hill game, but second place on the poll is Amnesia the Bunker, and I've been meaning to get to this, and what if I just worked overtime a little while and shoved this into October at the last minute, huh? So I know almost nothing about this except for the fact that it's the new Amnesia game, which I have never played a full Amnesia game ever, but I did play Soma and absolutely loved that game by the same creators. Soma lives rent-free in my head years later, and I think about it all the time. And I've played like a few hours of Amnesia originally, but my understanding is that Amnesia kind of caused the modern craze of like these survival horror games, or just horror games sometimes, where you're a first-person dude in an indie game and you're running from a monster and you can't really fight back against it and you have to like fight your way out of that situation. These games in general, this wave that has happened since the popularity of Amnesia: The Dark Descent, led to a lot of games where you have almost no mechanics really besides maybe your light source or something, or the ability to hide in like lockers and so on, given in the case of like Outlast and so on, and stuff like that. I think that the original Amnesia might have been a little more crunchy than that, had a little more stuff going on, but in here, this game does sound like it has like way more going on, like it's an evolution of the series and isn't just like another game where you run away from things without fighting and so on and have no like real recourse mechanically. Like this one sounds like it might be, I get the vibes like it might have a little more in common with the DNA of like something like Aliens: Colonial Marines, where you have much more intricate tasks, but I'm talking out my ass about games that I haven't played, except Aliens, which I have played. It was long, is my takeaway here. Difficulty normal. A horror experience where dying is part of the thrill. It's vital to adapt, use caution, strategize to survive. Hard. Craving an intense nightmare before ready for an unforgiving encounters, extreme caution, and a true horror test. Then minimal difficulty. Those 2 easy difficulties. Okay. I think I'll trust the intended experience. They said they'll have to strategize and adapt and so on normal, so I imagine that's probably pretty good. That's probably worth checking out. It's always hard guessing what the recommended difficulty is because people disagree on whether or not the intended difficulty recommended by the game is the real intended difficulty or not. That's unnerving. Growing barbed wire loading screen like we're in the Silent Hill movie. To survive this war, you'll need 2 things. First, a basic set of skills. Second, the good goddamn sense to do whatever's necessary. I can teach you the first. Second is up to you. Haha, I'm gonna die.
Follow the trench. It will lead you to the rendezvous.
Ooh. Oh, hey. Nope. Oh, I can just drag it around. I cannot use this to actually protect myself. Okay. We got a little gun. Feels a little measly at this point. This is slightly funny. I know this is not my first reflex that I should have about trench warfare in these old settings, but my first thought is about this game that takes place in the trenches where you get swarmed by raptors. Because somebody made that on purpose. Oh, you move the mouse by moving it forward. Is that just gold? No, that's not gold. It's probably, yeah, revolver bullets. A lot of clicking. I keep wanting to press E. Oh, did I not have ammo? Oh, hold down R to check bullets. No. Oh, you load them individually. Oh, that had 1 bullet in it? Okay, let's try this again. All right, that's 2 bullets with 3. Hang on a second. Let's turn this up a bit. That's 2 boxes that had a collective 3 bullets between them. So this game is brought to you by Deus Ex Human Revolution. Shovel. Be a bad time to waste some ammo here. Let's see. Oop. There we go. It was very hard to open the first door because the sensitivity was turned pretty low for what I do. Ooh. Strong boy. Oh. Tell me I can throw it. That's some inertia. Okay. Oh. Damn. There we go. Okay. So we can break things. Certain things have like a durability to them. Probably signposted as being like wooden things. Probably a good sign for guessing that stuff. I don't remember what Dort means, and I took German. Sorry. There we go. Oh, I'm being told this is too loud. Oh, fuck me. Okay. I was starting to wonder. Oh. I don't know. This seems like a bad showdown for me. Literally have 3 shots total. Did I get literally everyone? Oh, they all dropped out. I'm clear. Okay. Thank you, but I feel like you're in a more precarious situation than I am, buddy. You're very brave to risk yourself there. Ah! Fucking... But... You've been injured. Uh-huh. Sure have. Yep. Aw, see, you made it real by looking at it. Yep. Admittedly, I don't know what that means. I mean, I know I've been shot. I don't know what it means in, like, terms of, like, how much health do I have. Let's just... Can I close this? There you go, occupied. Don't come in here. Ah! Something just happened the moment I started this tutorial. Just picked up an item that can be used for crafting, pick up other cloth, and press tab to combine them to make a bandage. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Combine. Hey, there you go. Just jam this on me. I made a can out of 2 pieces of cloth. These are a lot of very specific controls to fumble the moment I need to do them in a high stress environment. These are not usable tools. Can I not get into the actual thing because it's like locked? Here, I'll get it open. Just gotta... Just give me a few hours. Just give me a few... Alright, it's fine. Ooh. Oh! Oh, I feel safe handling these. Alright, is it G for grenade? No. Oh. Ah, it does not seem to be opening. I believe I need to use the grenade. Not you. Let's see, tab. Grenade. Take out. Okay. Hope it doesn't bounce back at me. Ah! Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I don't think you want to have an explosion in a closed space like that and have it and be in there. I guess I just left that door locked, so whoever comes that way, I'm gonna get the bad end because like my war boyfriend is never going to be able to get in that door. Nothing hiding under there. I can't pick these up. I guess I wouldn't want to carry a light source around because I would die. I would just immediately die. From a game design perspective, I wonder what was up with the guy that saved me in that, or the guy that told me I was all clear, just because I imagined that, like, if you fuck up, they only gave you 3 bullets, and in this case 2 grenades, so I wonder if he comes in and, like, defeats those guys if you accidentally miss a shot and you run out of ammo. Or over here. If you, like, miss one of these shots and you can't get through these doors. Oh. Because obviously it's fine to punish a player by having them get killed if they run out of resources when like a monster's chasing them or something. But if they're in the linear tutorial and they're currently taking cover. Oh! Oh, that's bad. Help. Nope. Nope, gas is bad. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna die. Ah!
Descend fast, fast! We're dying on yours. We make it out of this hell together.
Yes!
We're nearly there.
I bet he has your back all throughout.
Beat that roll, my friend.
There you have it, huh?
Ah! Fate's a bastard. I'm on patrol tonight, then. C'est la vie.
My eyes don't work. That? How we doing? Uh-huh. Yep. Absolutely nothing. So this is after probably. After the trench with the gas. We probably didn't change overall timing. Oh, I was crouching. Maybe I should stay crouching actually. Yeah, the reflex to grab a light source in the dark is a very dangerous one. That just means you're gonna get shot. But always upset. There's a lot to be upset about, but with all the war stuff. But like, one of the things that always comes to mind for me, even playing games that try to simulate the stuff, is I think about like, how do you even tell what side someone's on in all the chaos, you know, in the darkness and the gray. I feel like there had to be like so much more friendly fire than people talk about usually.
Here, drink this. Then I'm going to get you out of here.
Uh-oh. Nope, did he die?
I can't walk. My leg.
I'll get you back to safety. Just hold on to me.
I'm just gonna pick a man up, alright. What a hero. Their love is so beautiful. Oh. That's... Oh, no, no. That's specifically bad. Nope. Ah! Oh, his eyes are still open. That's not usually a good sign. Schnell sounds like snail, but it means quickly. You are now on your own. Learn, adapt, experiment, and survive. Okay, buddy, how'd you end up down here? Were we rescued or are we a prisoner of war? I do feel like it's somewhat more chilling to just say you are now on your own and just leave it at that. Because that's like, narratively like, oh, no. Like, it's just a bummer up front. But then on the extra layer, you're like, on the horror layer, you're like, oh, fuck. Ah! Oh. There's basically nothing in here. Well, what if there was? Alright. And mouse wheel to get things closer to you. A lot of little directional helpful things here. That's some thick wood. But not thick enough. No. This person did not make it. There's a bunch of hooks that I assume are for... Yeah, that one's for that, and then I think this might be for being... You might be able to hang, like, stirrups and whatnot that to keep your legs up and stuff like that. Like, to elevate limbs. But here it's been used for an IV and a cross. Oh. Can I get any closer than that? A somewhat menacing looking book. It's probably, it actually might just be the Bible. I don't know. Well, there's no iconography on it to indicate as such, so I don't know. Oh. Nope. Sorry about that. No, I'm sorry. Sorry. Here, I'll just tuck it away in here. There we go. I will make it slightly brighter. Unless there's not a brightness feature. There might not be a brightness setting? That's brave. Oh, set up gamma. Just a little bit. Not entirely for my benefit, but just to make the video not get murdered as much by YouTube. There we go. What do we have? All notes that you pick up can be found on the notes tab of your inventory. So you're in the tab. Amnesia cause. Oh, the first word written in the game is amnesia. I guess that's fitting. I guess I haven't really checked if... Do you have amnesia in every amnesia game? I guess that would make sense. 10th of July, 1916. Henri Clément admitted to medical treatment following events of the 9th of July. Personal effects held in storage locker. Patient remains in weak coma state. Will respond to stimuli, but only for brief periods of time. When last roused, he reported no memory of recent events. Had trouble recalling even his own name. Most likely due to severity of initial head trauma. Will continue to monitor. If stats does not improve in a week's time, recommend transfer to Set Etienne for neurological tests. Signed, Dr. Jasinski. They seem to know who I am already by name and everything, so it's probably not the Germans. Was I left? Field dressing? Can I have that? They're going to be really mad at me when they come back. All notes you pick up and the blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know. I did that. Go away. Nope. I just keep hoping. I don't think I can pick that type up over there. Is it a telegraphy thing? Is that a thing they had? Probably. Yeah, I think they had transmissions. And a keyboard and light. That works. Does it shimmer to tell you it's interactive? I am impressed there was time for a web to even appear. Well, that place, we're not going that way. Alright. That is an unnerving little hole. What is burrowing holes in a bunker like this? How long has it been here? It's fine. Everything's fine. No. Oh, here's something. Ah. Oh, it's what? Hold down to charge the flashlight, but be careful not to make too much noise. Oh, your light source, which already is scary because it is a light source in a dark game that can give you away, also simultaneously makes noise when you operate it. It's like actively making noise right now, even.
Ninth of July, 1700 hours. I'm in a state of agony. It cripples my body, captures my mind, bleeds my soul. This thing I've done, this thing. It is lunch in the mess hall currently. Ugh, the thought of eating repulses me.
This thing I have done cripples my body, captures my mind, bleeds my soul. Did he eat Lambert? I wonder if he was left behind and unable to move and ended up eating Lambert. And now envisions himself as like a pursuing creature in the game, but with the monster. I don't think you can save him. I don't think it's gonna work. You really need this thing too. Oh, that scares me a little bit. How much noise does it make? These are all burned bodies. Oh, there's a chute. I was like, did they carry them all in here? Fuel. Do they drop them down here and then burn them while they're down here, and that's where there's fuel down here? Setting news. I don't want to touch that. I don't want to pick that up. Is that their body disposal system? Autopsy of Renard. Body of Sergeant Renard. Multiple lacerations. Chest cavity torn to shreds. Every rib cracked. Skull cracked open by repeated blunt force trauma. Who could have done this to him? Nope. We're here. Get out of the way of the door. Oh my goodness, it's dark out there. Oh, I'm unhappy. Is that a... no. Ah, claw marks. Okay. Hmm. Yep. So that's locked for now. More holes that don't make sense. That's a bad sign. Okay, you right-click to throw. Gotta remember that, because that might be a way of making other noises to distract things. It's a lot of fucking holes. Oh.
I am over here.
Hello?
Thought I was the last one. We're trapped down here. Rat fucking officers ran and blew the exit behind them. You want to escape? You need to blow it back open. There's dynamite in the arsenal. And a handle to trigger it somewhere in the excavation site. Get them, and you can make it out. Shit. That thing, it's coming for me. Here, take this. Finish me off, please. I want to die in the hands of a brother soldier, not that monster.
Okay, I have a gun now.
There's ammo in the pantry. Get it.
Oh, the ammo's not in it yet? Oh, you're gonna get killed while I'm doing this, aren't you? In here, the pantry. He's gonna die before I get back, isn't he? You little shit. Okay. Uh-huh. 2 bullets. Why are they individually packaged bullets? This place needs to chill. Oh, you see, that's bad. Oh. Okay. He got mole-manned. Ah, and now I'm very aware that the holes are fucking everywhere. This light lasts a couple seconds. Jesus Christ. I wonder if I can shoot the lock off, but I'd be worried about losing my only ammo. That doesn't open. How am I holding this? I don't think that works. Did he have a key? Did he drop a key? Just trying to double check my options here before I shoot the lock, because I don't want to waste a bullet. And also, it might not even work. I was told that bricks are the thing breaker. Does your character still... No. You cannot do the light while carrying a brick. You don't magically... That's the limit on them having you magically be able to have that many hands. Okay. I'm not seeing much around. I might be able to break the lock with the brick, though. See, that's bad. Oh. Wow, I thought the fucking entire I thought the entire hallway changed sizes or something and disappeared on me. Oh, this sucks. Ha, I'm so smart. Nope. Uh-huh. I didn't like that. I'm trying to be braver than I was in Soma, where I just fucking hid in a room for 10 minutes while I heard horrible noises behind me. I'm worried the time that doesn't pause when you do this. Rats and burnt corpses. Update to all medical and mortuary personnel. The rat problem has not gotten any better. They're swarming every dead body. They're even coming after the wounded. But the vermin have no interest in flesh after it is burnt. So, a new policy must be instituted. The bodies of old deceased soldiers must be burned. I have spoken to Father de Reis about this matter. He will provide proper consecration for the deceased. Remains will be preserved for the families. This is not ideal and it fills my soul with pain, but burning the dead seems to be the only way to stop the rats from coming. So burn them we must. And this thing is also burrowing around throughout the building like rats. Okay, this one's definitely a Bible. The New Testament. Oh my god, this light! I'm immediately so worried about this. It's so anxiety-inducing. Musical records. Oh yeah, I'll just plop that on there. That's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that sooner? The fact that you can't is a little funny. What if I want to? What if I want to make a serious mistake right now? Alright, I'm happy that I was able to break the thing with the brick. That's good. That's good news for me. Oh, store things from your inventory in here. Is it a magic world-spanning inventory box like in other games? Fuel. Okay, fuel just goes into my inventory. I can just like run around with a bunch of fuel. Okay, but I only have so many slots here. Got it. Yeah, that's a concern. And the flashlight and the gun are a third of my entire inventory right now. Ugh. Hi. Anybody out there? So I think I know a Resident Evil safe room when I see it. You can save your progress by lighting this lamp. Did it cost a fuel? No. You just click on it to save your progress, essentially. Okay, yeah, this is a Resident Evil save room. I got you. I got you. Oh, am I gonna get the gameplay loop I like? Ah, I missed this when I play like Resident Evil 8 and 4 and 4 Remake and so on. Is that like the last several Resident Evil games I've played don't have the loop I really like about like the original game and like the remakes of 1, 2, and 3 and stuff. Is that like you're in a safe room, you have to plan a route, you have to deal with your limited inventory, and you have to think about like what you're going to accomplish between here and when you're next in a safe room. Like what, like you get like a narrative goal of something in a specific room, you plan how to get there, you take the stuff with you that you want to have, you have to then leave everything else behind because you have to leave space for what you think you might find, but you all want to have like stuff that you think you can use to deal with your problems. Then you like have to make a loop and plan and explore, but also you need to be able to improvise and react when something bad goes wrong in the middle of it, like a licker or a nemesis or something appearing, and they're like, okay, well now I need to go that. Okay, can't go that way now. That's like proper survival horror. It's not the only way to do it, but a lot of survival horror-ish games have been removing that loop and then not replacing it with anything else. So it kind of just becomes a shooter. V. Baptiste. Q. Frilot. Note from head clerk, RE dog tags. When processing deceased soldiers, please check the reverse side of their ID for any messages, symbols, or locker codes. Those will be wiped clean before the tag is preserved and recorded. Q. Frilot, head clerk. The dog tags, that they're way of hinting that the dog tags might have important information that I need to gain access to things. And they've been removing that information because it's information that might be a security risk or something, I guess. But for me, it's great news. I want everybody to have really bad cybersecurity. It's not really cybersecurity yet, but... For use in generator can be poured in empty bottles or on the ground. In the generator. Okay. The specific generator. I don't think I've found the generator yet. It's like future context. But the question is, do I want to take it with me as I go forward to find this place? Here we go. Zoom in. So this gets updated as we go. You toggle zoom in, then you WASD around. Medical storage, doctor's office. Okay, so most of this bluish area on the right's where I've been. I started off in the sick room. I went into medical storage and doctor's office when I was looking around. The back of the doctor's office is where the bodies were. I went through the officer's mess hall, through the kitchen, and then that bottom right corner there was where the body was, where the guy was. And then I went to the pantry to get ammo, then looped around. That gave me access to the staircase in the middle of the screen, and it brought me here in administration. So downstairs from here is the generator room, which is apparently where we use fuel. So it's not that big of an excursion to check that out and find out why I want to go there and so on. What is text? Oh, there we go. That's like a translator, basically. If you, that stuff usually exists just so they can put the game in other languages, and they have a way of displaying what the other names, what the little text means in each language without having to remake all the assets. Or we just can't read it, I guess. Okay, so I feel like I don't want to go there yet. Let's wait for a moment. Let's see, let's go ahead and grab a fuel and take it down to the generator room and find out what our goal is here. Because this is probably important. Me finding fuel might be the first major objective I keep getting. There's a body in here, but is there a hole in here? You can power the generator by filling it with fuel and pulling the lever. Right, this place... Right, I guess it's probably just a universal mechanic for how all the lights work. I thought maybe... I could keep on at all times so the fucker hates light. Okay, so every bit of fuel I get means I get to go around without having to power this constantly, and lets me try to accomplish my next objective as fast as possible, and it gives me a ticking clock because the power will run out in an amount of time that I don't necessarily know up front. A clock? Pocket watch. Pocket watch with stopwatch functionality can be synced with the generator to time how much fuel remains. Hello. Okay, so let's do hotkeys. So, flashlight is 1, maybe. Oh no, it's always F. But yeah, takeout is always left click, so I need to put these on hotkeys. There's no buttons for it, so I don't think it's less can be synced up with the generator, and I think it might be more that it just always works. I think it automatically syncs up with the generator if you have it on you, like mechanically. I don't think you have to do that part yourself. Thank you for telling me that that fucker hates light. That's great news for me. Q Frilo. 8528. Okay. And you're the one that wrote the last note I found. A med kit. That looks like it was used. He looks very dead. I think he died to those wounds. So he was wounded by the creature and made it down here himself. Oh. Oh. Revolver bullets. Remember to keep your revolver loaded. Hopefully I don't randomly drop it midway through the game like in fucking Silent Hill Downpour and all of my progress is lost in loading this gun. That game's such a dick. What's SDT? That's not Sergeant, right? I don't know. Boisfront. Fuel and fire. Warning, generator fuel is extremely flammable. Do not light any fires near the fuel, nor fire any weapon near the fuel. For God's sake, don't even smoke your cigarettes near it. Store it only in sturdy metal canisters. Glass canisters glass breaks far too easily. If it spills, wipe the area clean immediately, then dispose of the rags outside the bunker. Okay, so once again, all of the warnings are basically tutorials, right? Like it's, hey, you can spill the gas around and light it on fire a bit, you know? That'd be good for you because you can create like fire that would probably repel the creature. It's probably great news for us. Oop, nothing in there. Nope, that rope's not useful for us. Rock hammer. Don't think we're getting much from that stuff. That's all we can find in here. And yes, the fuel is empty. Ah, that turns it on. Gotcha. Okay. So I can plan my route, put it in the fuel, turn that thing on. We'll be good to go. Probably don't need to have multiple canisters in my inventory right now. So the risk you can play here is you can not take the flashlight with you and try to just run things on fuel and pocket watch energy and hope you can get out before anything goes wrong. It feels reasonable to leave the med kit here because I don't know how reasonably you can use the med kit. if you actually get caught. Okay, so back the other way past the officer's mess hall was a door that leads into the whole green area, the wine cellar and everything. But that door was locked or blocked, so it might be that if I can go all the way through the green area and then up through that hallway, I can reach there from behind and then loop back around to administration. That's probably what they're going for there. And that gives you the access to the whole area through like maintenance and so on. Here's the arsenal. Okay, so if I go out the door and turn right, I'll find the exit, and I'm probably going to immediately find out why I can't use the exit. Is what I'm guessing there. Mission storage is down there. But what I'm curious about is that the light seems to be on in here, so I'm curious how I'll do if I just go out there for now. Let's see about that first. Ah, it's time to use that combination. Gotcha. 8528. Did not realize this was locked, but that makes sense. Ta-da! That whole direction's upsettingly dark. Exit's this way and it's lit. I think I can get away with checking it out first. Or we'll very quickly find out how much it actually hates light. Or might tolerate light. How to get the hell out of here? Have not seen another human for hours now. I might be the last. But in the hope that there might be another, I leave this now so you do not waste any time. This is the only exit. The only way out of this hell of your own making. Of our own making. It was blown closed. It needs to be blown open. Don't bother digging. Impossible. Blow it up. The dynamite is locked in the arsenal. The detonator handle is somewhere down in the Roman tunnels, deeper in hell. I go now to try to retrieve them both. Though I do not know if you exist, I pray for you. Please, extend me the same courtesy. Oh boy. The Roman tunnels and the arsenal are where my two objectives are right now. You found an next objective. They're saying it's now on the map. Yep, that's not a that's a device for detonating dynamite, but there's no handle in it. I wonder how much you could jury rig a handle. And that's where you would put the explosives that we don't have. Gotcha. Gotcha. Uh-huh. Yep. Good. Great. Okay, well, that part is clear. Nice of them to have a light in there, so I don't have to worry about it being dependent on the generator situation. And I found another light source. Okay, well that's enough procrastination. It's time to actually go be scared. But in the more active scared. I'm currently in a state of passive terrified, but I'm gonna become like active terrified. So that'll be a fun problem for me. Don't know if I believe in the gun's ability to accomplish anything, but it might be useful for blowing doors open and stuff. So this could still be good. I might put the flashlight down and just start and embrace the lifestyle of powering through in the dim light, since that's what we're dealing with. My goal is to reach the arsenal, but the mission storage... I'll bring my light out. Mission storage could have cool stuff in it. Yeah. The prison, the soldier quarters. The Roman tunnels are not listed anywhere, so I don't know what that means yet. Could be maintenance. I'll save first. And we'll try seeing how this goes. Yeah. Oh, how much do I have to aim this? Okay, no. It was right click, left click, so I was worried you have to aim the fucking fuel. Is it gone? Okay, so it's gone all in one go. Oh. Each fuel tank gives you a fourth of a tank. Uh-huh. Okay, so it can currently take all the fuel I've found so far. And the question is, how much does that even last? How quickly do I get fucked over? Is it a bad idea to use all of the fuel right now? They gave me 4 specifically. That's very intentional. But I have no idea how fast it burns yet. And how much I might regret. There we go. Let's see. I might just use half, just to get a sense for it. We're not that far away, anyway. But I imagine you probably don't just speed run through the game and constantly use the fuel and then just never have to worry about, monsters coming at you. So I imagine we're kind of fucked no matter what. Let's see. They're both right-hand items. You can't have a stopwatch and a gun. The game maybe doesn't intend you to put down the flashlight. Okay, fuck it. It's only half my inventory. Maybe I'll grab the flashlight just in case. Okay, he's doing it. He's doing it. Got it. Let's keep this on me then. Okay. Oh, fuck me. Oh, cool generator. Okay, does this light? Okay, this gives me some lights. Mission, storage, communications, prison. Okay. Very interesting. Storage is locked. Got it. Okay. Emergency lockdown to close the prison door or something? Let's see. Can I use this to... Uh-huh. Okay. Gonna need a new one of those. Motherfucker. Okay, and these are all locked down. Okay, so you can't go this way at all. That's, I think when you can't open a door and there's no obvious lock, they basically mean it has to be open from the other side. Maybe even like this. Is this a prior example? Oh, does turning on each individual light and turning it back off give you more... Okay, so this is a way of going backwards. I'll double check real quick, but... Yeah, I think that's blocked by a box, basically. Okay, so I wonder if turning on and off individual lights reduces the power consumption. There might be incentive to keep that kind of door... Oh god. So based on my own logic, I should turn this light off. Oh my god, this fucker is heavy. Where is the... I walked right past it, and I'm wasting time technically by doing this, but... If I feel like I can't go that way, I feel like I should keep the light off, because it might save power. Oh my goodness. Fuck this thing. Okay. Oh no. You can hear it moving. I did grab that fuel I saw a second ago. Emergency lockdown is still broken. Jobert. Oh, Jauvert. And I'm Jauvert. Okay. Photo. Documents. I don't currently hear ticking. That might mean it's not counting down time. Jabert's final journal. To any who find this, Fournier, our commanding officer, cowers next to me now. He's lost his mind to an abyss of fear. He repeats the same refrain over and over. Flee. Flee. We must flee and seal the beast where it belongs. He wants to run, to blow up the exit behind him, sealing the demon down here, the demon and our men. His constant refrain is getting to me, and that same void of terror is also overtaking me. To any of my men who see this, once we're free of this place, I will get the arsenal code from him. I will get it, and I will radio it back to you. Trapped down here with the beast, the arsenal may be our only hope. It's all I can do. All I have the courage to do. Get to the communications room in the soldier quarters. Hide there. I'll broadcast the code to you, Javert. Let's see. Jobert's journal, strange sounds. 14th of July, 1916. Night. Strange, scratching sounds a few weird cadence. Strange scratching sounds a few moments ago, and now it sounds like someone is pacing in the hallway. Probably Renard, drunk on the stash of wine I know he hides from us. Best I confront him now, either get him into bed to sleep it off, or convince him to share a bottle or two with me. 15th of July. Cold fear runs through all our veins now. Fournier has terrorized the men for answers. They say they were asleep until Renard screams. I believe them, of course. Fournier went as far as to accuse prisoner 73014 of escaping a cell and committing the murder. Impossible. I worry about Fournier. His rage hides fear. He takes it out on the men, and I can see no way to stop it. It breeds contempt. My mind slips back to the moment Renard started screaming. How easily it could have been me. How easily it still could be. For the first time I wish the order to attack would come. I would rather face 1,000 German guns than this nameless dread. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Okay. Nothing there. Did it? Nope. Oh, that thing's going down fast. Uh-huh. What the fuck is that? Is that a grenade? What the fuck does that mean? Oh, that's not a good sign. Oh, that's not a good sign. Wow, you hear that thing? You hear that roll across the whole fucking floor, huh? Can you stop? And I'm Javert. Okay. Oopsie. Not you. Nope. I keep hitting C for crouch. Okay, that's good. LaRue's report. To M. Fournier and D. Blanchett, I am now putting into writing what I have reported to both my immediate superiors. Last evening, 14th of May, I was assigned to aid the engineers in mapping the Roman tunnels. As I entered the deepest area of the tunnels, I noticed strange glowing liquid seeping from the walls. When I turned around, the walls of the tunnels themselves were suddenly gone, and I was standing in a vast plain of darkness. In the distance there was a sickly light that seemed to be calling me forward. Between it and me, malformed shadows moved. I blinked again. It was gone. I was back in the tunnel. It lasted but a split second, but I'm quite convinced that what I saw was no daydream. It was real. Since that experience, I have felt haunted, like part of me is still there, stuck in the tunnels. I keep seeing shapes moving at the edges of my vision. I am formally requesting medical leave. Please help me. Okay. I'm taking that they mean very literally Roman tunnels. like from the Romans, and so they're probably an unmapped structure that is beneath what the rest of this was all built on, and they're trying to figure out where it goes, because like it might be an alternate escape, it might be a place. This is probably before the bad stuff happened, I'm sure, but they probably thought that this was a way of being able to unpack, like, one way or another you need to know where it goes, because it could be an alternate entrance that the Germans might find, or have some other like advantage or disadvantage knowing that there's just caves attached to your bunker. Why does it have a little pin next to them? How to get the hell out of here, I can see why that would be. I think they're basically telling me, yeah, get to the communication room in the soldiers' quarters. There are two different prompts for objectives here. Yeah. Get to the communication room and we can get a broadcasted code. This is our reasons for getting to these locations. I'm not happy with how already near empty the pocket watch is. Uh-huh. Okay. Fuck me. Oh. That looks like it can really fuck me up. Oh. Moving too much. Fuck. Okay, so I might be going around here, so I probably want to keep the lights on. Oh god. I guess the whole pocket watch gimmick doesn't make any sense if the lights go down faster when they're on, so I guess I could just leave them on. I guess the generator just burns fuel regardless, right? That makes a kind of sense. Okay, well, it's about to run out. I made it some places, technically. It's unnerving having the light off in here. It makes it hard to recognize what the room even is. Okay. So, I made it down through mission storage. I looped back around. I did open up the shortcut that I anticipated would work that way, so that's a good sign. Went past these 4 rooms. One of them I couldn't open. It had like a weird thing hooked over it. It felt like you'd just be able to unhook it, but I didn't think I could interact with it. There's a wine cellar over there. Fournier and Renard. I don't think I went right, did I? I think I did all the doors on my left, and then went up through here, and checked that area out, and couldn't get in there because it's locked down. I need to get a crank that lets me get in through the lockdown, and that'll open up both the prison and soldier quarters, I believe. Yep, that's the scary sound. There was a lot of sounds happening at me, but I don't know if those sounds, I don't know how at risk I was of getting caught soon, or if those are all noises that get you caught if the lights are down and maybe I'm safe while the lights are still there. A bit spooked. Let's see, so... Did I even check the officer quarters door? I don't remember if it was locked or not, actually. It probably was, but... Strategic operations. Let's check out the whole right side. I never went down to the wine cellar because there's a tripwire. And I'm worried what the tripwire might do. Like if the tripwire, like, sets off a bomb or something. Alright, more healing items that I don't need yet, I believe. So I currently think I'm fine. Was it hold tab? My hand isn't covered in blood. He didn't, like, reach down and go, ugh! Just think we're doing okay for the moment. So you definitely need the flashlight because holy shit, you can't see anything. I have enough fuel to redo what I just did in fuel, without buying into my new supply. So I picked up just enough to put 2 in again, and I might do just that. I'm really nervous about these mechanics because I have no idea what the optimum approach is. I imagine that the moment the power is out, you're completely fucked, essentially. Not even half? Brutal. Alright, back to it. I might have to find out the hard way what that tripwire is. Let's see. Okay, so that's also the emergency shutdown, or lockdown. And this is just a dead end. Okay, so we need to go down here and to the right, and I'm gonna have to find out real fast what the, what that wire might be. Heading right. Oh, does it? Oh, it's that way. Roman tunnel update. 2nd of May, 1968. From Sergeant Jouvert to Fournier and Blanchett. Engineers have broken through our storage area and into the old Roman tunnels. They are, as we thought, structurally sound, deep, and I confess I was skeptical on this last point, but they do indeed lead in the direction of the German line. They thought it would be an advantage. By September, we should be in position to launch a massive push from inside the tunnels. Perhaps of note, inside the tunnels we found urns, Latin texts, etc. We'll do our best to preserve some materials for prosperity. Updates to follow. So they thought they would find a way past the German line to do a sneak attack. It's upsetting to even think about it in terms of, like, them saying by September. Like, this war is so grueling and so pointless and without any kind of purchase or progress. Like, they're just throwing bodies at the problem indefinitely. Like, this is May. That's 4 months. They're expecting that they might be able to tunnel their way or use these tunnels and then find the additional opening past the Germans in 4 months, while the fighting is still happening above the entire time. Like, the sheer human cost of that time is just so insane to even process. Incomprehensible. Due to charges. Yep, those are Roman columns down there. So some kind of burial location. There was something down there. They unearthed something bad. Fuel. I think I can explode. I like that sound. Prisoner in custody. 30th of June 1916, from V. Delphi to Fournier and Blanchett et al. After raid of last evening, we have in custody some 20 German soldiers from the 4th Reserve Corps of the 2nd Army. This puts our cells past capacity. With one exception, I recommend they be shipped to camps as soon as feasible. Prisoner number 73014, I would like to hold. Before capture, he ripped his rank and insignia from his uniform, so his rank remains unknown. Since capture, he has refused to say a word. I suspect he may be an officer or some other important person. I believe once removed from his men, we can break him. Please advise. Okay. So this person specifically has a secret identity. They're keeping secret how important they are, which kind of gives the game away that they might be important, unless they train random people to just make themselves torture subjects, potentially. Which is upsetting to think about. Goblet. Yeah. Everything makes me want to go fast. Huh. Grenade. Nothing in there. Behind her around here. Okay. This gets me behind the tripwire, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. I'm not where I think I am. unnerving. Increased security of arsenal. I have ordered increased security for the arsenal, lock and code, and I will root out those responsible for this horrendous act. Justice will be done for France. So somebody got in, I assume. My inventory's full, fuck. Shooting the beast. Situation report. After Tremblay's death, the bunker descended into chaos. I've retaken control and ordered the men to form up in squads. They're to hunt the beast down and kill it. They tell me it's not possible. They tell me the bullets don't kill it. They only buy a little time and the beast comes back angrier. Cowards. I've sent them back out now to do as they should. Hunt and kill it. If they fail, they'll face a worse fate than claws in the darkness. Okay, so the bullets just make it run away for a moment, basically. And that's all I'm gonna get out of that, which is terrifying to think about. It's just what I get to deal with now. Okay. I savor my little like note reading moments because the clock isn't ticking. That does say game paused up here. But I have to keep track of what I was doing and not lose track of what I'm gonna do next the moment I get back out of pause mode. Why do I have 7 slots now? That's curious. Can I merge 2 fuel things together? No. Can't merge fuel together. Okay, ammo automatically goes into your ammo slot, so picking up ammo doesn't punish me. I literally was about to try to reload the gun in real time in order to get more ammo into it to free up more inventory space, but I'm just that low in general. So they probably don't expect you to play without the flashlight because it's so hard to see without the flashlight that you wouldn't be able to do anything. The light primarily just increases your distance you can retreat, essentially, because it gives you these big lit up tunnels where you've already explored, but you keep having to press forward with the light, the flashlight itself, and not the powered light, which is kind of genius and also a dick move. But you pretty much need the flashlight. So the main things is that you can, I think they're encouraging you to potentially put down the gun, which makes you lose the ability to respond to threats if they come at you. And if you put down the pocket watch, you lose your ability to estimate how long the light is going to be up, which are both upsetting concepts, but might be worthwhile overall. Overall, I think I need to just run back. I need to be able to store this stuff. I'm not currently hearing growling noises, so I don't think I'm currently about to get killed for running around. There we go. I also don't know if you get fucked over. Don't like that. Is it roaming right now? I'm so unhappy right now. Okay. I think it was out. This is so upsetting. What does this do? God, do you have to jump it? More lockdown. I'm upset. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. From Fournier to Foreman Stafford. This is our 4th formal request for a resupply of wine. The cellar is running low. I fear the reaction among the men and my fellow officers if we're forced to implement harsher rationing. I'm already fielding complaints on a daily basis. This army runs on morale, and morale runs on wine. My initial request was 10 crates. So far, we've received 2. Fix it. It's it's already fucking full again. God damn, a flare. For use when in need of aid, signals with its briefly burning and loudly hissing flame can be thrown. But it's a big bright light, so I think it's an emergency escape where you might be able to repel the monster for the duration of its run. That's probably the best you can do. I keep not wanting to unpause the game. Motherfucker. Okay. It sounded like it existed. It sounded like it was in the environment and not just in like the vents basically or whatever. I'm using a little bit of like alien isolation senses, which like that game was kind of all about having to parse what is like sounds of it just existing nearby as a threat, like in the map where it'll get you right now, versus like sounds that it's like maybe at risk of being nearby, versus what are sometimes just like random non-threat sounds. Like, hey, by the way, the game just has ambient noises that are scary. In this case, some of that's more obvious because obviously this game constantly has World War noises and so on. My inventory is fucking full again. Okay. Oh goodness, that's actually attached. I don't think I can pull those out. There's one of these here. There's a chain that I don't think I can... Okay, there's bolts. Need a bolt cutter, basically. A gas grenade. Okay. Do I even want a gas grenade? Okay, I'm trying to think. Where do I even want to go right now? What isn't currently locked? Because everything's pretty locked. Let's see. I don't care about your wine. That's story stuff. I only have a flare. This area led to just a locked thing. A flare and a gas grenade can't be used to blow open a door. I don't have tools with which to undo the grate. Could the gun break the chain? Because the gun isn't very useful against the creature. I definitely thought a gun would work against... I guess I could look for a brick. I'm so afraid of not knowing the answers and having to kind of react. Is there a brick in this room? No. Not really. There's a gas canister. That might not be a very helpful explodey kind of gas, though. This might be a huge mistake. It didn't do shit and now I'm gonna die. You've been injured. Be careful. You're now leaving a blood trail that might attract certain creatures. Did I just get... I just walked into the gas, didn't I? I'm so fucking stupid. I didn't register that that's literal gas because I didn't see like a geyser of gas shooting out of it. I just walked directly into the fucking gas. Why would I leave a blood trail though? Coughing? Alright, well that could not have gone worse. Is he coming right now? I'm so fucked, aren't I? H-granate, okay. Fuck it. Okay, well, now there's a gas. That's just, oh my god, I can't even see the... Okay. Okay. At least that obstacle's out of the way for now. I think that I might have fucked up though. I think that was a flare. I still have a little time. Or not. Don't know about that. Oh, what's this? What was that reaction? Did I see it? Okay, I think it... Let's see, what is the deal with this thing? Is that a flare? Okay. You can open it. So each of these is a flare, and the flare causes a fire, which is its own problem for us. Okay. God, it burns for a while, huh? Damn it, I just want to go in there. About to run out of time. Ta-da! Okay, so not a glorious showing on my end at the moment. That's locked too. Okay. I imagine if you leave one of them unlocked, you might be extremely fucked. Okay, not proud of myself, but so I was able to figure out what's going on with there. What throws me off sometimes is that you can't just press like E to open a door. You have to do like a manual dragging around of stuff to open doors. So now we learned something. So Blanchet's door and the staircase are both rigged with flares. And when flares go off, they create fire, which probably puts us in danger a lot. The fire of the flare probably burns us and causes damage, but I imagine that the light of the flare repels the monster, and that's probably why they set those traps. In fact, it might have even been a bad idea. Like at the moment, I think that maybe it was a bad idea to trigger the staircase trap, because if I can hop over it, I was worried about, I just want to get out of the way because I thought it was going to be a problem for me, but it actually might have been more of a problem for the creature. If it chases me, it might trigger the trap and get repelled by that. I think I kind of have to open the Blanchet door though if I want to see what's inside, because in order to get inside, like if I can't get inside with it rigged like that, and there might be something in there that I need. Okay, so the wine cellar's there, it's behind the lock. I'm a little scared because I'm running out of places to check, and I haven't made much progress in terms of like finding anything useful necessarily, and it's so much of it is locked down. Was there probably was a crank behind the wine cellar that I didn't even like check close enough to see because I was running around freaking out. Part of the scare is that me being nervous and moving faster also makes it so that I can end up missing a lot more. How's health doing? Okay. When I got shot, it was like streaking down my entire hand. This feels like it might not be that big of a deal. So I don't think I necessarily need to use a healing item yet, but it's hard to know. Overall, I got +1 fuel than last time, so at least we're not losing, but I have to actively make progress in the game faster than the rate at which I lose fuel, or we do be fucked. And that's what stresses me out. The uncertainty, not knowing yet. I imagine this is a game you could probably beat in 2 hours once you've done it before, but the uncertainty leads to so much like, where do I go next? And you're always at risk of losing your resources while you're trying not to fuck that up. I also wouldn't be surprised that if at some point it's just like the game's kind of like, ah, fuck you, you're not reasonably going to be able to get enough fuel, and you have to actively deal with the monster as a threat. The fuel might just dry up completely. So it gives you like 2 squares or 2 pips each so far. So I was wrong when I said a quarter. It would take 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it would take 5 it would take 5 overall to fill this thing up. It's only 20% per tank, which is a little scary. It feels like a nice loop to save whenever I'm about to do a run at the beginning, because then I can, if I do die, then I can redo that whole loop and potentially save time and also maybe undo some mistakes in the process. There's like something meditative about this whole experience a little bit, isn't there? Okay, so I don't think I should get rid of these items. Maybe the gun, actually. I don't know if I can use rely on the gun being a problem solver necessarily. Okay. Can't see shit in here like usual. Big surprise. More fuel, book. So many empty fucking lockers and things. Is this where the father lived? I think it is. That's where he was probably staying. I've generally been through this stuff. Is this death gas or exploding gas? God, I can't see shit. Nope. Was that shiny? Okay, the gas is literally still in the way. A bunch of bottles in there, filing stuff. I don't see what I need though. And that sucks. Can't pick this up. God, I cannot tell how close it is, ever. No. Okay. I really need tools. Nope. Don't like that. God damn it, do I need to shoot that to blow it up? I might have made a distinct mistake by leaving the gun behind this time. God damn it. Don't like that. Is he in here? Okay. In charge of security. Renard, I want you to personally oversee nighttime security in the tunnels. The last 2 nights I've heard someone moving through the quarters when there was no patrol scheduled. I will not have another bout of sabotage. If emergency lockdown becomes necessary, find Delisle. He keeps necessary lockdown of wheels tucked away in mission storage. Mission storage is where lockdown wheels are, so I need to get into mission storage to get the next wheel to open the lockdown. He might be right behind me. Assumptions about motive. From M. Fournier to Sergeant Renard. Further to your investigation of tunnel sabotage. Your assumptions are safe. Start with those who spread the rumors about magic and devilry in the tunnels. Clearly they've had sabotage in their minds for weeks. Use any means necessary to elicit confessions. We cannot allow this reason to go unpunished. What is that? Oh god. Wait, is the stuff running out? Not yet. Okay. Do you have to shoot every fucking chain you encounter? Is that how this works? Now, let's get back to the... They say be mindful of noise, but I don't know if it matters until the lights are out. Oh boy. Mission storage. Okay. Where else have I seen an explodable barrel? God damn it. Was there another red barrel around here? What's that? Do I know where another one is? There we go. Oh, motherfucker. Uh-huh. No, I see. You dick. Okay. That seems unmanageable. Was there a barrel in the earlier part of the game? God damn it. God damn it. Motherfucker. Okay. Oh, fuck me. Okay. God damn it. Okay, so there's one barrel, but it's down the ramp, and that ramp means you can't get any barrels to come up from that direction, as far as I can tell. It seems to really hard stop you. And I need to be able to get that door open, so I need, like, an explosive. Okay, I have a grenade. And a stick. Can you lock a door with that? What do you use a stick for? Maybe as a replacement part of... Maybe you can construct a crank using the stick? Okay, I might be able to open the arsenal door with this grenade. My only grenade. And then, yeah, I should have checked here immediately to see if I had a grenade. I would have been able to use the rest of our generator time on that. Yep. Let's see. This will be a pretty short one, so maybe I'll just use one. I don't know. Okay. Oh, so I'm about to use that. Be good to go. Let's see what the crafting menu says about these items. Stick plus cloth. Okay, so 2 cloth equals a healing item. You might be able to do stick plus cloth to make like a burnable torch for a temporary light source that pushes the enemy back. But I don't think the game tells you what you can craft on the fly. There's probably a note that indicates you can do that at some point, but I don't want to use up my different options right now. I don't know if this is just a 16 slot storage or if it has like a scroll bar eventually as you go. What I do think I know is that this is probably our only safe room in the game, just looking at the map and how it all spreads out, spiderwebbing out from here. So I think you have to do deeper and deeper expeditions on the fly. Admittedly, you can probably run there safely in the light at first. Let's see here. This immediate area is lit up. But that might... You see the light out there? Oh, you're that close to being able to see the world outside. I feel like you could get out through that, not gonna lie. I feel like I'd be more invested in trying to pull these pieces of barbed wire out of the way, and I feel like I feel like I'd fit through there. Depending on how sturdy that thingy is, whatever that bar is right there. I'm just saying. I got turned around though, right? This... Let's see. Yeah, it's this way that leads to the where I'm trying to try. Lit up a fuel puddle. I'm just kind of curious if I'll see it. It didn't seem to be attracted by that. Okay, so the fuel puddles really fuck you over. That you lose time to them. So I'm happy I burned that now, actually. Me burning that now means I don't have to wait for the fuel to burn out later and use up my actual fuel time, hoping that it'll go away. Let's experiment a little bit with me playing based on hearing it. And the idea that I should take off whenever I hear it. Okay, so this is already... I think down is the lit position, right? Okay, a grenade. Okay. This means I can loop in a circle to avoid the monster. It gives me a way of getting around it, potentially. I'm not using fuel right now, so I get to be a little leisurely.
9th of July. I do not know the time, but dusk has fallen, and still, of course, no word. When I asked the sergeant, he shrugged, as if I was asking about when it might next rain. These fools around me, laughing, drinking, arguing. Do they know what I've done? Do they suspect it? I feel they must all be guilty of something. And yet, they laugh, drink, argue. God knows what I've done. I wonder if his judgment could be worse than my own.
Did you eat him? I still think you ate him. Oh, Clements and Travers. Okay. So as we go deeper in, we can find people's codes and use them here to get information about them and maybe supplies we want. Boucher, 3999. That's not what that says. Revolver bullets are hiding behind there. I'm not hearing sounds yet. Depending on how well it chases you, you might be reasonably safe in here, because this is like a... It's kind of like a Resident Evil boss fight room, and that has a bunch of, like, different ways of running around to escape a thing that's chasing you. Is there like a water flask? We need Delisa's number. Like, badly. Ambert. Boucher. Still don't like this loop exactly. Not happy the whole time, but 14. Okay. We have more actionable information, I think. We can clearly see the crank behind Delisile. I'm sorry. So we need to find that person's room. That's probably where you'd logically find the combination. Real life doesn't have to follow that logic. Oh, meat. I can throw meat at the monster. That probably helps. I figure. Because it's probably a rat monster, right? They set up the idea of the rats, and they pursue bodies. That's why they burn the bodies. So if you burn the bodies, they won't want the bodies anymore. Fragments of the door are physically in my way. Alright, it's the one with the light, obviously. Okay. Did not use resources. That's nice. That's okay. Okay, gas grenade. Don't have to do with that. Another grenade. Expired meat should not be consumed by soldiers. Better used to attract rodents and other bunker pests can be thrown. Uh-huh. Yep, it's even circled now. So the fourth door on my left has a code that will get me into that thing. And then I can release the lockdown, which I guess just opens the game up where you can kind of just go everywhere so far. Let's see. Yeah. That's just where all the doors going deeper into the game go, and then I guess we just can go all of them in whatever place we want to. Let's see. Okay, I've picked up 2 more inventory slots. I don't know if I've actually fully noticed what item does that. It's probably a bag or something? I think I've partially just straight up just missed what I'm picking up that causes that, which is very funny. Okay, socket wrench thingy. That's what I need. Where is that? Please tell me where that is. Let's see. Get the arsenal code from him. Because he wants the code for the arsenal, which means we can't get into the arsenal without the code anyway. So we need to go to comms before we go to arsenal. Yep, and then Delise. Yeah, we knew that they had the thing. So I need to go to his room and figure out how I must have somehow just not found his code yet. Let's see. Let's see. It shouldn't be that hard to get there. I might try to go there without light, because I'm getting a little secure in how to get around here. And since I know what my surroundings are, it's a little more reasonable to try to do it without power. Because I can bug out back to here the moment I hear noises, unless it spawns directly behind me. But I've opened up enough of the area that I can, like, for example, I can run around in strategic operations to potentially, like, lose it. Or I can loop all the way back around this back area. So, like, there are directions to run in to get away. The question is how well it does shortcuts, basically. I definitely feel some, like, alien isolation grit here that is familiar, and that game stressed me the fuck out. Which is good and bad. I'm stressed, but it's like, I'm engaged, and that's exciting. I like games that keep me interested and excited and engaged, and I don't necessarily know moment to moment all the answers. One, 2, 3, 4. Like, I was in this room, I just didn't find the dog tag. Keeping quiet right now. Not that quiet because I'm not crouching, but I'm trying not to light the thing up. So I'm like, I can get back. I know how to get back. Let's just do it in the dark. Okay. Okay, so there's our combination. Motherfucker, I was already in that room. I knew I was. I was like, how did I miss it? Alright, 7386. Get back in there. I can do this. We're fine. Still the wrong way. Hopefully at some point I'll actually notice the item that gives me an inventory upgrade that I'm somehow magically missing. Because I would like to feel the excitement in the moment of being like, oh fuck! That's obviously a huge increase to what I can accomplish moment to moment. Man, my memory for numbers is so bad. 7386. Motherfucker's ruining my life. Okay, it gave me dingly noises. That's not good. Did it spawn him? Oh, it's definitely here. Oh, it opened something. Is it there? Oh, that's bad. No! No! Oh, I'm so fucked. I didn't even really see it. That fucking staircase! Oh, okay, it catches you. It will catch you, more or less. Okay. That fucking staircase. I even tried jumping at the last second. I'm like, what? No! I got stuck trying to run up it. Okay, it is not that easy to run away from. That was one of those scarier ways I could have died, which is that we only slightly glimpsed a shape, kind of. And I ultimately didn't get to see what it was. Okay, so as you might expect, it does the thing where it spawns the monster when you get an objective. Dickhead. Alright. I really should have grabbed the meat and planned on using it, obviously. I want to try throwing it down the room if I can, lure him inside. I don't know if he was here yet. God, I can't see anything. Further away? Oh, right click, left click stuff. Alright, it's in. Not a bad start. Hi. Hey. I was curious if I could get a glimpse of it. Demystify it a little bit for my own sanity a little bit. Alright, so I can now lift the emergency lock down, which will probably cause a bunch of noise. I probably can't reasonably proceed forward without using some power, because I'm going to be going into one of these places. Soldier quarters and arsenal. We can't get into arsenal without the comm. Generator room, medical storage. Now, comms isn't anywhere in here. Probably need to go into soldiers' quarters for that. Let's see. Yeah, get to the communication room in the soldier quarters, hide there, I'll broadcast the code to you. So he's not necessarily there, but if I go there, I can get the code from him if he's still alive, supposedly? Maybe? But I need to lift the lockdown to get there. What's frustrating, of course, is the lockdown ruins my life. It makes it hard to get anywhere, but I fucking can't accomplish anything, with the, like the lockdown didn't stop him. The actual monster that they're hoping to use it against, presumably. I'm gonna use 2 power again, but I'm nervous because I don't have a ton of resources right now. That wouldn't give me that much? I got 4 from one of them. Damn, okay. So it's maybe RNG. I mean, there are canisters, you don't know what's in them. They really reliably were 2 each, and that one had 4 pips worth of stuff, which is great news. Okay. This is like my basic supplies for just being able to accomplish anything. I think I need to keep all that stuff on me. Everything else is more dubious. But it's such a gamble. There's such a risk reward here in that if you take the grenade with you, you're prepared for a grenade problem. But if you don't encounter a grenade problem, then you wasted a whole inventory slot, and now you run into a problem where you can't carry everything. It's like, ah. Okay. Do a save. So our goal is going to be to go past mission storage into the soldier quarters and find our way through there. We also need to open it up. We might have access to the prison too at this point, but I don't necessarily have a reason to go there yet. But it could be useful information. I imagine you can do the game non-linearly to some extent too, but I think for now it makes sense to just pursue the objectives I'm given, because I doubt there's going to be a wing of this place that isn't pointed at some point. Ooh. I feel like games like this do a good job at helping you comprehend, like, in horror movies, why people make like bad decisions constantly. It's like, it's stressful, and you have ticking clocks and things after you, and you don't know what the rules are or the bounds of the situation, and so it's gonna be hard to make entirely measured and logical solutions every time. Okay. That's the prison. Here's where I actually need to go. The fuck is that? Oh. Oh. There's a loading gate. Okay, I can use this to blow something up. Love that sound. There's a local map of this area. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Wait, does that attack? Small rat very well may be its own problem. It's just following me. I don't like that. No. God. Does it attack me for killing its young or something? Okay, it ran away. Is it gonna come after me? Can you blow that up? No. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like how this new bads. Okay. Sergeant, I don't know if it's short. Who cares? Chenard, fear and paranoia. Fournier claims one of us killed Renard, but I saw Renard's corpse. His eyes were gone, gouged from his skull. His tongue was shredded. We all hated Renard, but none of us could have done this. War is a brutality, but it is anonymous, mechanized. We fire at distant soldiers. Whoever did this, it was intimate. It was sadistic. I fear for all of us. Yeah, no, that's like an upsetting specific thing to do. It was probably the rats though, right? The big monster probably fucking obliterates you, so it was probably these rats, the war rats. I don't know if they're related to the creature, or if there's just also rats as their own aggressive problem, but that's the type of thing that might take out your eyes and your tongue out of your head. Like it can't obliterate, it can't get through your skull necessarily, it's just a little rat, but it could eat your tongue and eyes. Oh, hello. Oh, cool, second one. God damn it. Open. Oh! Oh boy. Oh, these fucking rats. Where's that brick I had? Oh, it is out here. I see you. Do I scare you off when I see you? Does it attack? God damn it. It's out and about. Does this thing even attack? Maybe only when I'm outnumbered? Photo. Ah! It's coming at me a little bit. Okay, I'm out of space for this shit. Leave me the fuck alone. Buys me some time. Ignore me.
9th of July, night. My conscience compels me now, as it failed to compel me then. I must do something, even if it costs me my own life. I must do something lest I never sleep again. I must do something or risk greeting hell itself as a relief. I must do something. I go.
These are all written the same day on the 9th of July, which is like, they talked about the events of July 14th, I think. So that's 5 days later. That might just be the first person that woke up, no, I said woke up dead. The first person that, like, apparently died. I'm getting really disoriented in here, and I'm trying to find what I can, but also you can only carry so many items. H. Clément, 6363. Not doing great on time here. Whoa! No! Oh, that's bad. That's very bad, TBH. He's still coming. That's a gas trap. I thought it was gonna be a grenade. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Okay. I'm in trouble. Useful information. Can't really deal with all the supplies from here. Totally just went the wrong fucking way and got lost, didn't I? Motherfucker. There's people partying? Okay. Good for you, buddy. Codes H. Clément. That's probably for back in the locker. 6363. Those are kind of nice because it's like a little loot item that you don't have to actually deal with. I don't know what a piece of wood is for, besides maybe making a torch with a stick. With the other thing. Empty bottle. Okay, that'll make noise. So that could be good. Okay, so we learned that if you're making noise, he can grab you through the holes and come at you, which is very bad. That's very not helpful that he can do that. Jeez. I'm stressed out a bit. Alright, so we're about to lose power, but he's already out anyway, so he just is going to be a problem during power being out too. During the light. It's just that without... When the power goes, I straight up can't see where I'm going without the light, which makes noise. Let's see. I think that's probably enough to justify healing. I'm actively running out of power. Give me one more space. I'm pretty much out of stuff. Okay. The bad news is that I definitely got... Oh, that... Wait. It's fuel. I don't know what sticks are for. It says maybe being throwable. And torch. Fucking door mechanics. Security. I think I saw him. It's a different room. I was in the other room. Might even be why I didn't have power. Oof, here we go. Oh boy. Okay, no, I just went the wrong way and I'm gonna die. Oh, I do not have this area memorized. Fuck. Ow, by the way. Yeah, I imagine that's pretty bad. God damn it. Okay, so they get you bad when they're in a swarm. They're eating a body. We've learned from the storytelling stuff that, like, if you burn a body, then the rats lose interest in it. So they're incentivizing me burning that body in order to get rid of the rats that are essentially blocking that path. I am extremely lost in this particular region. I am just straight up losing track of how I got where I am. A lot of samey hallways, so that's upsetting. Right now my goal is to try to get back. You can pour it on the ground, but I don't think I can do much with that because I'd have to light it by shooting it, I think. I don't think if you pour it in a bottle and throw it, I don't think it's gonna light on fire. I think you need to specifically have a fire source of some sort. It's like you have to do the Molotov cocktail. Maybe the game lets you mix a rag and a bottle and fuel to make a Molotov cocktail type thing, because that's just a go-to in games. But without a way of igniting the fire, I can't burn the rats away. And I don't want to shoot a gun because that'll make the creature come straight to me, and I don't even have an escape route planned. All right, well I would have been dead probably if I hadn't just healed, but now I need to heal again, and I can't. I'm afraid to even try to crank this thing. You little shit, go away. Go away. Yeah, I think you spooked them off when they're alone. He's making noise. Fuel. This might be it. No new tools. Okay. Might be able to get back with a lot of fuel, as it turns out. Let's save first before I try to use the combo. The infirmary. The infirmary is there just to taunt you on all your trips as you limp back, isn't it? Okay, fuck it. I made it. God, yeah, you can't. They have you dive into these areas that are as big as the one you already did, but you don't have a map. You have a map. You might be able to find a map in there. I don't know if you can grab it and bring it back with you to get a better look. And plan longer distance routes. That's gonna be rough. I'm pretty sure I think the first gate, that first locked door, I think has a gate, has a map at it. So if I peer through the window just right, I might be able to see the map. That's hard to do without light, obviously. Oh, this thing caps out. Can you put the fuel on the floor next to the generator, or will it despawn? I wonder. I'd be worried a little bit about putting all of it in the generator, because then you can waste it all in one go. Whereas like me stressfully returning in the dark is doable in many cases. Let's see, let's combine these two. I definitely wonder, because you would kind of think that the game is probably entirely persistent with all of its items that are everywhere, right? Like logically I could store my fuel, maybe even put it over here actually, in this like side room. It almost feels like a bit of intended use. But I imagine that all the loot I've ever touched in the entire game stays where it's been. So I imagine that the loot chest that stores your loot is like for convenience sake. But I imagine you don't necessarily, oh, you can't drag these around because you're able to pick them up. I don't know. I'll get in trouble real fast if these items aren't persistent. But this straight up caps out, and then you can't get any more. Whew. I'll operate with that logic for the moment. But for now, I'm gonna take a break. First episode over. Oh god, oh fuck.